Hi, this is Ken Bruff, bringing you an informal, pre-release product tour just for Yobson owners of an amazing product that is exclusive to Yobson. This is a product that would cost someone thousands of dollars to replicate, but is available from Yobson owners for just a few $100s. It is a given that no business or individual is successful in today's internet-driven world without a good website. When people buy their next website, they're going to buy it from you, the Yobson owner, if you show them the one-page super site. Today, I'm going to show you why this is true. Actually, as I've been talking, you've been looking at a one-page super site. Now, this is a super site that we constructed as a demonstration site for a fictional company called SoCal, which is a fitness and performance company. We haven't finished this site in the sense that we haven't decided on the final pictures for this yet. We haven't decided on the final text, but it's going to give you a great idea of some of the features that you can have in a one-page super site. For example, I could have a video up here. I could have a slideshow player up here as well, all in this header page. Notice that it's in bands. The header page is a dark blue, and then we come to a gray band. Notice that each of these has animation and color and form and movement. Notice that this little divider banner or band here has a place to capture the name, the email, and even a place where you could have an action button that subscribes. Here's what we call the services band. Now, the services band isn't necessarily for services. It could be for products. It could be for a list of anything. These could be different colors, different looks, different feels, different text. So these are very, very flexible. Notice that everything moves, changes. This is what we call a divider band that you can see through. So this is a transparent divider band, and you can see these images that it's moving over in the background, again giving that sense of movement. And again, this is one that's set up with just an action button. Click here for a trial membership. Then we're going to come to one of the most popular pages, I'm sure. This is called the portfolio page, although it doesn't have to be, again, a portfolio. It's simply a way of grouping content. Notice as I move my mouse over, the color jumps out on each one of these particular images. Notice also that each one has a magnifying glass and a potential link that you could link to an outside source. If you click on the magnifying glass, up comes this image, but guess what? This image could have text on it as easily. So it doesn't have to be just an image. It could be marketing text or advertising text as well. Here's what's exciting about this. Notice that if I click on one of these menu items, everything changes. This is all part of the portfolio page on the one-page super site. Notice that this one has what we call a testimonial divider. So here's a dark blue divider that has testimonials that change, and that's basically just a slider that they're changing on. This could be as easily motivational statements. It could be as easily a single statement, whatever you want to have there. This is called the blog page, and on the blog page it doesn't have to be blogs at all. It could be any image and text that you want to have there. The nice advantage to this is there can be a lot of them. Notice that I could slide along here. This could be just as easily services and products again. It's another way of displaying content. And if somebody clicks in, you can have this go straight to a page that would then explode out the concepts that are there, and you could even have them leave their name, email, and stuff in this particular area as well. So this is a pretty exciting concept to be able to explode and go into these different pages. Notice that this is another capture page. There's even something called a contact page. So if you get an area that is local, for example, and you want to have a map, this is a map that zooms in, zooms out, and it'd be great for like a pizza parlor, or it'd be great for a chiropractor or something along those lines where you wanted to show a location. And this then can send them a reply, name, email, phone number, another way of submitting a message. This is an absolutely exciting product. I just told it to go to the top. You notice that the menu traveled with us in all cases. Go to the portfolio, the menu is always there. How easy is this going to be for people to navigate through? It's going to be exciting. They don't get lost. They have their menu always with them. Their pages are just up and down. It's just about scrolling. Let's take a look at a couple of other products that are in this. This is another one that's called the a little shorter one. This is our middle package, if you will. And so this one is for a soccer club. Notice that it's set up with a very interesting type of slider that has both text and images on it. Then we have their About Us page. Looks different than the one you just saw. And as you come down here, you can see that this is sliding over an image of a soccer player. And it has a button that's a click here to register. Down here, all of a sudden, is another About Us. It doesn't say About Us, but it actually has text and images. It has all sorts of things on it that would be utilized by this. Notice that there are images in the background of this. Now we're back to another portfolio page. And you can see it shift, and it shifts everything around it. You can see the action from the things on the side. And we're back to another contact page, which we've talked about before. Click on the up button. I come to the top. How exciting is this? Everything works. Here's a very short page. This one is for a Chiropractic Solutions. Pain Relief Now Chiropractic Solutions. And you can see their About Us page is significantly different. Has a video on this particular page. So you could have any kind of a video. Notice it has a make an appointment now and would take them directly to a connect place for their appointment. It shows their services. Basically, they've got a little subscription place where they can subscribe to maybe the email or their newsletter or something like that, and then back to another type of contact page. Although it doesn't have to have a contact page if that isn't appropriate. So we're going to have multiple templates. It's simple. They pick the template, they pick what they want, and in just a few clicks, they've got their text uploaded, they get their pictures uploaded, and they've got a multi-thousand-dollar site for just a couple of $100. Amazing. Now, I'm going to show you something even more amazing about the one-page super site. It is predicted that by the end of 2014, 65% of the world will be using smartphones or tablets as their primary computing device. That's why I'm so excited about the next feature that is part of the one-page super site. What I've got here is I've got a tool that'll show us how a one-page super site, something that is wide, look at this, wow, it's got stuff all over. How could this possibly be mobile? Take a look here. Do you remember the one that we started with here? This is what we started with. Now, let's see what it looks like when it's on a small phone. This is actually smaller than an iPhone. It's 240 by 320. Look at this. Here is a full super site, all on the smallest phone. Is that cool or what? You can see even the portfolio, all of the features work. Notice the design shifts everything around. Remember how I showed you everything before? You can see everything. It's not cut off. It all works, even the blogs. They move through. You can see the pages behind them. It is amazing. The one-page super site. Here it is on what would be an iPhone. So you can see it's all there. How exciting that is. Now we get up to the next size, like the 7-inch tablets. This could be and it doesn't have anything to do with whether this is Apple or Android. It makes no difference. And you can see that it works great on the 7-inch tablet. Let's take a look at the larger tablets here. And you can guess, as it gets bigger and bigger, of course, it just gets better and better. So here's what it would look like on the iPad, only in portrait format. This would be the same as a 10-inch Android tablet as well. And you can see it looks great. and everything works just like it works on the one-page super site. And here's one, this next one over that we'll show you is actually as if you had it in portrait format, or rather in landscape format. So now you can see it in landscape format on a tablet, and it looks perfect. So this same site that is so exciting, has all the color, all the animation, all these incredible features, also is fully responsive to all these different resolutions and the full display of mobile devices. But as they say in some of the commercials, that ain't all, folks. Guess what else we've got? We've got 100% Jobson integration. This is template number 9 in the Jobson series, and here is that same site right in the middle. Notice the animation works. Notice that everything works. Here it is with one of the other ones. This is the one where it's on the top half. Here's that full site, all fully integrated. Now you understand why we love the Bandit site. Now you understand why we love the one-page super site. Hey, if they don't have a Jobson, it's still an incredible bargain for them because they access the entire mobile world. If you've got a Jobson, it's just a given. It's a no-brainer to have a one-page super site as well. By now you've probably guessed that we plan to have 3 different one-page super site packages. We're going to have a $125 package, a $200 package, and a $400 package. What an incredible value. These are packages that you could not replicate or have built for less than thousands of dollars. Now the 3 one-page super site packages vary in the following manner. They will be different lengths, a different quantity of features, and a different quality of features. Now these features will be clearly defined in a future announcement, but for today, all you need to know is all 3 packages pay the same generous commission structure as the current Jobson packages at those same price points do. So this could be a real moneymaker. All 3 packages will use an option selection system that will make it easy for a buyer to personalize their one-page super site. All super sites are created by a world-class team of developers and graphic artists. All super sites will enhance the image of almost any business you can even imagine. These will be very popular with many of your free members. And the buy pages for this product are being polished right now. Even someone who currently doesn't have a membership could purchase a one-page super site, and we will issue them a free membership to your Jobson. To ensure the highest quality and the easiest transition, we will be hosting all one-page super sites for $30 for a full 6 months, half a year of hosting. Oh, there's so much more to tell you, but we'll have to cover that in future announcements. And we'll be talking all about this great product more shortly. Right now, we're still working on the one-page super site demos, but we're going to give access to them to you today as we're polishing them up. And we'll have those sites on this announcement. So I'd recommend strongly that you keep working on building your base, because that's how you're going to take advantage of a great product like this when it's released. Not after it's released, but before it's released.